OKFM 101.7.
Okay, 101.7 Sunye. Mu a mudidi atem say udi atem na wuni din a ye nubi na wo din e be dubi. Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa MP for North Town, minority spokesperson on foreign affairs. Na ye nene twen kobo. Honorable Memoachi.
Yo kwame mejo so bibi aboko.
Boko na so
Nyame adom, yagodo.
Na ye mampani ana watu kwan. Utu kwan kura wo ba yakonya bosia edi ba be bie bank ya bank yi so be hu benya mfaso ama oman. And whoever is on the throne as president of the Republic of Ghana is so mind ban ho ban the safety first gentleman of the land. Omo amfa eyi anko because your man penny kokofa passenger play pa na ne timu a enye fe my national dignity no kofom. Your man penny walk on wamfa eyi ne koye or the chartered flight ne koye ko ama wo so esai abedura sumdie ne yese wo si da bi ade no kra ne boarding so extravagant ebeye kra nke betumi anya 15% off enom ne ade enam se no bo ogbu akonta da brain.
Yo edikan mamincha chiefo nyina na menda mo asese mo afreme sana wakano no krese wo elected omampenia omampenia no nyina ye representative or ye the fountain of honor into as I say yengina ye jing the welfare as I say ye jing the security into main ko Gina Bebia and Kada say your president, no matter which political party he comes from, my young Jane the welfare, my young Jane the security. I mean, service, all Ghanaians, all citizens. I mean, the human race. As I say, Jane Obia the welfare. I mean, how much more the president, the leader of our country, and the Nepal or occupy such a high office, we must be concerned about the safety, the welfare, and all of that. In China, Ghana, your presidential jet, and the basis for this my outreach, and they say your presidential jet, His Excellency President John Ajekun Kufuor or Odaye, Obekaya 2008, Obe Frisuno, and order brand new jet, the Falcon. Sa presidential jet no edaso wo ho President Mills AUZ, President Mahama AUZ. It is in mint condition, very pristine condition. Jet no and say and in aviation industry no jet brand new jet omo manufacture from scratch a bedru Ghana 2010 no. I mean, it has not even done 12 years, now 15 years. It is relatively new in aviation standards because these jets, Ubekaya, the Fokker, which became known as the flying coffin, we used it for over 40 years. And you can trust the Ghana Armed Forces. They are top professional maintenance culture, they are top notch. Question now me be some any say Argentina presidential jet a war a guarantee with safety with security and no crown a Ghana Air Force staff and a pilot and your private jet a wako charter Nipana or your pilot would need to be or free. You don't even know if it's an enemy of Ghana, what are their credentials, the other crew members crown you are not too sure who exactly they are and where they will be taking information to and all of that. But who use it while presidential jet, you are guaranteed more security. And then you save money. Analysis now, no. It will have cost us less than 15% of this charter aircraft President Akufo-Addo opted for. Now, Osha, the current circumstances here, what Ghana to say, Nema Ayedin, President Wakase, economy with COVID and though the decline started even before COVID. But let's grant the president his argument. Say, COVID and about the year, the economy things are totally out of gear. It's what culture organized labor class or more manage your more expectations. They shouldn't expect wage increases as though we were in normal times. Promises are why we say 70 want to make and start here. 111 hospitals want to mean start here because of Sikasem. Double tracker also will be year free honor. Want to mean here because also Sikasem want to mean see the classroom blocks, dormitories to take away double track. Textbooks are, as I say, your top mass schools, more than 2 years now, you're taught textbooks. All these outstanding matters have not been addressed because we say Sikan Niho and Nemamo Ayadin and all of that. Then you go and engage in this ostentation, this profligacy. Meaning, aircraft president or decided as a own use Falcon or Kwako Chatano or call for the top of the range. Top of the range. The Airbus ACJ 320 Neo. Now, aviation industry, no, this is the most luxurious jet currently on the market. Few weeks ago now, a free Switzerland buy jet we know. Originally, it's to take 150 people. We share the capacity. Now, so for maximum luxury, or more reducing to only 17, until 17 beds. And that space, no, or see master bedroom, or see bathroom and shower, and all of that. And you have a situation where this option the president chose is costing us £15,000 an hour, meaning £15,000. Now, president or use the aircraft way Accra to Paris, Paris to Johannesburg, Johannesburg to Accra, 23 hours of flight. And we multiplied £15,000 by 23 hours. You are getting £345,000.
Na sa konta yi honorable people say o source ni fi here we na no say
my source is free Acropolis Aviation company na ye ko hu omo buying ko rent jet no
ana me ba jo wabisa Ghana Armed Forces ni wo mo hweye de no so no say plane no na bibia right with it. But only said Nebia and Pennyform Person may use the Ako. Oh, no, but now, me.
Presidential jet, no. It is a condition. Meaning, say, this week, echo Abuja.
Why not tell them? That come and Pacho Abuja didn't want to tell.
Oh dear, let me reserve that for now.
Okay.
Because when it's my finally urgent question.
Our parliament.
Say, Minister for Defense, Umbra na responde to the urgent question on the matter of the Falcon. Why the Falcon is not being used by the president, the commander-in-chief. And I'm also demanding full disclosure of all his recent travels, all this charter services, the total cost. Go back here, 2019, first 9 months, President is spending about 69 million cedis on air travels alone, and there was quite an uproar in this country. And one would have thought the president, especially in this time of austerity, he will change his ways, but he's not. And you see the irony is there. France appeal for debt forgiveness. Speech. he went to appeal for debt cancellation, debt forgiveness. Say a car, France for yedi omokano, omonfanchayen, COVID in Nyama yedi. Meanwhile, see how you traveled and arrived there. Nipana who appeal President Emmanuel Macron of France. He doesn't travel this way. He doesn't use this jet. He does not. How do you think these people will see African leaders? 2.8 million Ghana cities.
Honorable.
Just in 3 hours.
Honorable.
2.8 million Ghana cities.
Honorable. Obi baby say, Senka enka o file a agent question our parliament no. No fear we say me checks with the aviation in the ABB anywhere. Na ye 40 with the aircraft na president Akufo no. Dear no.
Yeah, dear no. Falcon no. Minim say enye 40. Minim. I know that. And as ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee, these are matters we know. We receive briefings and all of that. I mean, we know. Say Falcon no, and say the Falcon is available. And Falcon no, the beauty about the Falcon is that to me, 8 hours non-stop travel. France, I will call it, is 6.5 hours. Until the Falcon could have been used. And the interesting coincidence, and it's the Falcon was manufactured in France. In Djibouti, drew Hokrana, the manufacturers can, even if they have to have a quick look, they can do that. The Falcon could have been used from France to Belgium. I know there is just 30-45 minutes journey. Now, France to South Africa, a whole challenge in the war because after 8 hours, as I said, we refuel it. Who use the Falcon now? And what you could have done, say, you break the journey into two. Until you can do Paris back to Accra. Now we refuel Accra. Then you do Accra to South Africa.
I feel
7 hours.
You want Kasawiya, you got a ranking member of Foreign Affairs Committee, no? President Accra say or call 3 nation tour. Now, free baby, but na failure just and no the inconvenience of coming back. And then going back, and then obey a free plane more a VIP and son was about before. Now, my Tisano Kababwa.
Oh, the refuel in there, and it is even good, only even health experts, they don't even encourage this long flight, say 11 hours, 13 hours. 15 hours now, especially for his age and all of that. They don't even advise that. Until the normal comment, say, if you can break your journey into 2, do it. India often in call Asia or now more America, they prefer flights or mobile a brief layover, not stopover, to allow them to stretch their legs, get out of that cabin, walk around a bit to prevent blood clot. It is even advisable. There's no problem with that. It's not really inconveniencing, And there is even no guarantee, sir. Charter flights we are all using, they are not doing stopovers and breaking their agenda because sir, South Africa or call say they stayed over, and I have not even added those additional costs, hotel bills and all of that for the crew on this flight. This 2.8 million is conservative estimate, and you see the question is in these times of austerity, in these times of hardship, post-COVID economy. African countries, more appealing said the West should have sympathy, give us debt forgiveness. Let's at least show some modesty. Now, aircraft, master bedroom room, master shower facilities, and dining facilities. You say is some Arabian King's dinner and all of that. Is it necessary? Is it really necessary?
It's necessary for
your private company. Now, what private jet? Nepal or Toya is from your own political tradition. Yeah, the respected former president, President Akufo, the jet is available. I mean, if Ghana was your private company, will you do that? Uber jet, no, you don't want to use it and save money. Then it wouldn't have been up to even 15% of this 2.8 million. Now, Wako, Tata, the most expensive. I mean, what's here the Omuka about this jet? Almost say the apartment-like design of Acropolis ACJ 320 Neo is complete with a master bedroom and suite bathroom, with the latter being the largest ever featured on an Airbus aircraft.
Oh no, I'm winning you say, your president, no, travels in comfort. What? So what for a first class in business class, neda?
Again, that is even another point that I've been making, and I made that point in Parliament yesterday. In terms of the options available to the president, president on person obey using Falcon, he could have even flown commercial directly to France. Air France
the security aspect, the safety aspects.
I have been part of presidential delegations. President Mills, President Mahama. They have used British Airways. They've used
be a dear. In fact, and yet you be as compared to the offer be any Emirates say once one first class, it's in a cubicle. Wo pese wo da wo press ya de esi o mo mattress ba beto so wada wo hia bibia wo press ya no mo de abrɛ ba bi enti sa ana meboa ana
these days manufacturers they all these features that goes round. I mean OSHA, KLM, they have all these features. What I'm saying is
be a mafru bin ansanya.
What I mean, the point, they say, commercial direct flight. We could have saved money.
Oh, okay.
We could have saved money. Chartered flights, charter now. You insist on chartering, even though I insist the Falcon was available and should have been used. Usha company now more approaching Acropolis Aviation. Omo fleet they have other offers. We would have been spending just about half of this, or nowhere near half. They are also comfortable jets, very comfortable. But we decided to go for top of the range, and it's just to make money and to these billionaires who want to just show class, show to say they are in a league of their internal or more creative. Even the company itself says that what they have written on their website almost say the Airbus ACJ 320 Neo is the most outstanding ambassador for Airbus corporate jets. It's just for show off. It's just for show off. Why go for the highest, the top of the range at the expense of the taxpayer? I mean, when you are going to beg for debt forgiveness, I mean, why? And no, all the countries we are approaching begging for debt forgiveness, they don't do these things. They don't. You dare not leave the presidential jet, and then you use the taxpayers' money to go and rent a luxury aircraft just to be chilling in the airspace. I mean, this is so wrong. It's unconscionable. There's a protected the public purse. Is this how we protect the public purse? You cannot justify this.
Okay. It is a ban on Baba Yano.
I'm hoping probably next week. I'll show you standing orders. I should not take more than 2 weeks. My file speaker Ebe admitting not clerk I dispatch it to the ministry. I expect it should not take more than 2 weeks.
Honorable Medase,
Yo, Mr. Medase.
Honorable Medase, Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa, MP for North Town, minority spokesperson on foreign affairs. And I know
OKFM 101.7.